we applied for money from the Clifton ward to work as part of our AbleWeb Digital Inclusion grant. And the aim of our grant was for us to use digital media and digital technology to connect with the community. So the work we do in the community, doing our filming, our workshops and just meeting lots of people, how do you think that makes a difference?
It helps self-confidence.
Yeah.
Talk to us instead of the carer.
Yeah.
It makes them not try and label us so much.
We also wanted to be able to showcase the work our AbleWeb apprentices do in terms of delivering workshops, but also in terms of their skills in video and filmmaking. We've done this really nice film as part of the Clifton ward to look at colourful Clifton, and we've very much expanded on what the council's idea of that was. So the initial idea was for colourful Clifton to be the planting of Kingsway North, to make it a really nice area for residents and also to help in terms of looking after the area with grass cutting.
This is an amazing project. This is our Colourful Clifton project, and it's an opportunity for us to show Clifton at its best. This is an area that we're really, really proud of. It's beautiful green space, and the children have all come together and they're planting lavender along the sides. We're planting bulbs, spring bulbs, and so it's going to be really colourful. We've also got local communities involved, and they've been providing us with lots of knitting and pom-poms, and so we've been yarn bombing.
So we've made a film which we've shared on our YouTube, and that's a really lovely piece. But then we as a group took the idea of Colourful Clifton and thought of it as actually the colour of Clifton, as in the neighbourhood and all the people that make up it, and this celebration of Clifton. So we've worked with St Luke's older people's group, the Tuesday group, and we've captured their memories about Clifton, about the cinema, and about actually what they think of the community and the area and what's going on here.
Well, a lot of things have changed. The school went. I used to work at the Shipton Street School at one time as a dinner lady. That went. But some of the good shops have gone as well. We had quite a lot better shops on the lane than what we have now. I've noticed the last few years they're gradually improving everything again. I think it's getting better and they're trying to make things better.
And we have got a lot of elderly around here. So I think if more groups form, say like did bowls, because a lot of the old people used to like bowls, didn't they? They played bowls, and if they can come up with something where mainly teenagers, I think, mixing with the older generation, because we're trying to do that at the home, get them involved, because they can learn a lot from each other.
So we work with a lovely filmmaker called Simona, and she made a film funded by the Joseph Rowntree Foundation along with a group called Musical Connections, and they go into Morell House every Tuesday and they do a music group, and they wanted to show how important it was for residents there to have these interactions and how much it changes things for them and how more they come alive, really. So as AbleWeb, we took an apprentice in with us and we spoke to two residents, Margaret and Etta, both of whom told us about their lives, their histories, where they grew up, and they showed us the photographs they had in their room. And with their permission, we took these photographs and we supplemented them with others that our apprentices researched. And we made these really very nice short audio visual memory boxes, really, for want of a better word.
It's a biggish village. I mean, there's always a lot, and the army used to come a lot through, you know, the soldiers, to put it that way, you know, but that was my husband. I met him in Strensel, where I live, actually, and he was in the army.
Oh, at the base?
Yes, yes.
What's this cake for, Margaret?
It was his birthday. One of his birthdays.
You've got a nice dress there as well.
I think I'm still wearing it, but don't shout.
So one of the things that we did do was an engagement piece of work with the AbleWeb York Academy. The work we did was to try and help them show the important work they did through their council. That was the year 8s, I think, that did that, and then with the year 9 they wanted to make an advert to showcase and advertise their games clubs for a lunchtime, and just giving them tips on things like filming, how to film, what shots they would need, to think about things like consent, and then to give them tips on how to interview people using open questions and things like that. And we're at the stage with them now where they're just starting to collect all their footage together, and then we're going to go down with some of the apprentices and we'll help them to begin to edit it so they can use it. One of the big things that we wanted to do this year with the group was a creative piece. So we took the idea of Colourful Clifton and we focused it around the cinema. And the group are working with one of our volunteers to write a script about that building through the ages, so through the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s until it closed. And the group are doing this as an audio piece, which we're then going to put soundscapes over the top of, so it will be more of a radio piece that we'll put together.
They reach the head of the queue. Connor fumbles around with the coins in his pocket, preparing to pay for them both. Bessie also starts to get money out of her purse. Is distracted by an armoured vehicle of the Yorkshire Hussars growling past. Connor pays.
Walker, my name is Walker.
Glad to know you, Connor Boyd, at your service, Ness.
Bessie and Connor buy a quarter of bonbons in dreamy silence. Two men behind them discuss Germany in positive terms.
Nobody wants war. What they say is crazy, Connor.
Is that right, Bessie, darling?
She starts laughing, involuntarily, as they walk away up the curved staircase to their fronted balcony seats. Bessie is still chuckling as they take their seats.
So what our aims are for this year is then to bring all of this together, the work that we've done in Clifton, along with all the other work that we've been doing this year, and to hold a sort of celebratory screening event. And we're going to hopefully do this at St Luke's. So I've been talking to Becky Allwright there, who thought it would be nice if we could hold it at the church and then come along. They have a community cafe on a Friday, so we could hold the screening and then we could all go to the cafe afterwards. And I think that would actually be a really nice way to cement the relationship that we've been developing with them.